I sincerely congratulate Ukrainians and all Christians who are celebrating Easter today. We may have different religions, but we all believe in freedom.
At first, they celebrated Christmas like the Europeans in December, and now it's Easter. So what if Orthodox Easter is actually this coming Sunday? Who cares? Ukrainians will learn to celebrate like the rest of the free world, according to Vladimir Zelensky. And this is what religious freedom looks like, Kiev style. Monks being evicted from a place they've called home for decades. The authorities being cheered on by people with Nazi-inspired tattoos and far-right insignia. Ah, that smell of European freedom. And here's an ironic twist of fate, which some have called instant karma. According to witnesses, during one of the church raids, a man snatched the priest's cross, threw it on the ground, and literally moments later, the assailant died. If that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. So what is at the heart of the matter? Well, Kiev is trying to cleanse its churches from anyone they deem pro-Russian, banning the Russian language in its churches, and even threatening the leadership of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church with jail time, accusing him of inciting religious hatred and justifying Russian aggression.
The law and the responsibility for violating it are the same for everyone, and a cassock is no guarantee of pure intentions. Russia is using religion to promote propaganda and divide Ukrainian society.
The leader of the monastery, Metropolitan Pavel, has now been placed under house arrest for 2 months.
I didn't do anything wrong. I know this is a political case because I was told to switch to the Kiev-backed Orthodox Church of Ukraine, but I refused to. I was threatened. The security service of Ukraine came to me and said a criminal case should be opened against me, and it was. I don't know who planned it. I'm not going to figure out that because it's not my style to settle this. I'm a religious person.
So what if millions still follow him as part of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church? Not to be confused with the rival church created just 4 years ago, which was named rather confusingly the Orthodox Church of Ukraine. The government decided to terminate a long-held lease agreement with the old church and throw them out of the Kiev-Pechersk Lavra. The new rival church then took over the Orthodox Christmas service in January, and now they're conducting Easter services there, with even the previous Ukrainian president, Pyotr Poroshenko, making an appearance to, no doubt, demonstrate his support. And they're standing there praying while Ukrainian security forces are harassing priests across the country and essentially locking up the spiritual leader who had been there for years. And this, though the most famous one so far, is just one of dozens of criminal cases against priests in the Ukrainian Orthodox Church. Here's another example. A priest opens his door and there are those Ukrainian security forces once again with accusations of a priest cooperating with Russian soldiers and supporting the special military operation.
We see Orthodox Christianity being raped, bullied and mocked right in front of us. The developed society keeps silent. That's not what they wrote human rights declarations and reports on religious freedom for. There will be better occasions like conferences or symposiums. There they will talk about high culture.
All this despite the fact that the Ukrainian Orthodox Church has denied claims of endorsing so-called Russian propaganda. They even went as far as to officially cut their ties with Russia last year. The church was under the wing of the Moscow Patriarchate for centuries, but it made a formal break with the hierarchy in Moscow a few months after the special military operation